Hey guys, it's Lily, and today I decided to share embarrassing stories with you. Now, I was thinking today, wow, there are a lot of stupid things that I've done in my life, so I decided to write them down and share them with you all. Now, I have 5 stories, and if you guys want, I'll make a part 2 later on, and so let's just start this. Alright, embarrassing story number 1. I was a very sensitive child. I didn't like being deceived, and I didn't like being beat in like games and stuff. And I basically didn't like losing. Well, there was this one night where my mom and my stepdad took me to Ruby Tuesdays. And what I didn't know was that my mom told the waiter that it was my birthday, even though it wasn't. So the waiter comes to our table with the entire staff, and they put a brownie in front of me and they sing happy birthday. And as soon as the song is finished, I got up, ran from the table into the bathroom, and I cried for half an hour. I just felt so stupid. What I was thinking was, how did I not see this coming? Or why would they do this to me? Why would they want to make me feel dumb? In the end, I don't even know why my mom did it. I mean, sometimes when we went out, we would tell the waiter that it was one of our birthdays. I just never expected it to happen to me without my knowledge. So while I'm crying in the bathroom, my mom shows up and she says, "What the hell are you doing?" And yeah, so that happened. Let's move on. Maybe moving on was a bad idea. Because here is story number 2. When I was about, let's say 11 or 12, I had an idea with my cousin that we should have a dance competition. My cousin was 10 at the time, if I was 12. If I were 11, she was 9. And so what I did was I had my mom and my stepdad sit down in the living room and judge our dance competition. And my cousin goes first while I'm upstairs because like I said, I do not like to lose, so I took any form of competition extremely seriously. Okay, while my cousin was doing her dance, I was upstairs picking out a dress, literally trying to fit into these silver heels. I did my hair and I tried very, very badly to do my makeup. I wanted to win. And meanwhile, while I'm getting ready, when I finish, I look down because we had a staircase and the balcony there was a balcony in front of the staircase right here, and the living room's right here. So I'm watching from here, seeing what she's doing, and I'm in my head just laughing and saying, I am so going to win this because this is what her dance looks like. Not even kidding. So as she finishes dancing, my parents applaud her, she moves away from what we called the stage, and then it's my turn. So what I do is I descend from the staircase, literally basically I thought of this as Dancing with the Stars. I came in my sparkly blue dress and my silver heels, and my dance was so, okay. I thought that to dance, all I had to do was have to know 2 things. How to clap and how to spin. And I did that. This is what my dance looked like. And that's not even the worst part. The worst part was that I had terrible hand coordination, so my dance was literally more like this. You know, the sad part is I'm not even joking. That was literally how I did this dance. And I did terrible, but I thought I was so great. And so when I finished dancing, me and my cousin stand in front of my parents and they tell me that, of course, Brianna's the winner. And I'm just crying, literally Why? I was so much better. All she did was this, and I'm here clapping and spinning, and I thought that was the shit. And then maybe like a couple years later, my stepdad tells me that on that night, he wanted to put it on YouTube and that my mom deleted the DVD because we had them record this. This was on video, and my mom had him delete it because she didn't want me to feel embarrassed. And so this video was to be put on YouTube, and it never did, thank God. Except maybe it kind of did now that I'm telling you this, and this is on YouTube. Crap. Alright, let's just move on to the next story. Alright, this is definitely gonna be a funny one. Alright, so when I was younger, my whole family liked to take a lot of road trips. And so, needless to say, we were in the car a lot. And one day when my stepdad was driving me to school, he asked me if I would be interested in us moving to Germany. So of course, the first instinct I had was we were gonna be in the car for a while. And I asked him, if we move to Germany, we won't have to drive there, right? He looked at me, and his face showed the most concern I have ever seen. I just want to make this point clear so that no one gets confused. I was living in New Jersey at the time. So I basically asked if we would be driving a car overseas. I was a really smart kid. Alright, next story. Alright, for this story, I didn't do the thing that embarrassed me. I was just embarrassed in this situation. So it's freshman year, and I'm in French class, and we are about to watch a movie, and it's called He Loves Me Not. And it's a French movie, and warning, spoilers, if you ever plan to see this movie, which not many people do, so I'm just gonna say it now. 3, 2, 1, spoilers, go. In this movie, there's a girl who is in love with this guy, and then halfway through the movie, it changes to the man's point of view, and you see that he's actually not in love with her, she's just some crazy stalker. And lo and behold, the name of this woman, this stalker, crazy, guy-obsessed woman, is Angelique. Just so you guys know, that's also my name. My name is Angelique. So as the name of this woman is revealed, everyone in the class obviously looks at me. And as the movie progresses and we see all the crazy things she does, I hear people like in the back commenting, oh, we better watch out for Angelique. We don't know what she's gonna do. She's gonna make a portrait of this guy out of the medication she's supposed to be taking. At one point, this woman sent him a human heart. I was just sitting in that chair slowly, like, wanting to disappear. Like, I did not want to be sitting there with this crazy-ass woman doing all this stuff, and everyone in the class whispering about, oh, better not piss off Angelique or she'll do this to you too. Or better not lead her on because then she's gonna think that you're hers or something like that. So that was a fun day in French, and it took us 2 days to see that movie, so super. Great, now it's time for the last story, and probably one of the most embarrassing, so let's roll with it. Alright, I'm gonna say this happens when I'm about 9, which adds to the embarrassment. So there was this one night where I was staying in New York with my grandma, and at this time I lived with my mother in New Jersey. So I'm sleeping, and then I wake up and I realize I don't have Mary. I left her in New Jersey. So I start bawling for my grandmother. I'm like, Grandma! And she comes in and I tell her what's going on. So she lets me call my mom. And so I call my mom, and then my mom answers. It's like midnight or 1 in the morning. She answers, she says hello, and I say, Mommy, I left Mary. And she says, oh, I know, sweetie, I slept with her tonight. I hope you're okay with that. But I doubt she actually did, because I was just basically losing my shit. I think she said that just so I would feel better or something. I don't know. I think she thought that I wanted Mary to be slept with. So anyway, I tell her, Mommy, I need Mary. And she says, sweetie, you can have her tomorrow when you come home. And I said, no, I need her right now, or I'm not gonna sleep. And so I made my mother drive like 3 or 4 hours from New Jersey all the way to New York to make her bring me my bear. I did this, and needless to say, I think she was pretty mad because she got here at like 4 or 5 in the morning just to drive all the way back. Literally, the only reason she drove was that she needed to drop off the bear, and that was it. I didn't get in trouble or anything like that. She could have just said no, but anyway, yeah. I once could not sleep, so I made my mother drive 4 or 5 hours, or 3 or 4 hours, so that I can have my teddy bear. And so those were 5 embarrassing stories about me. I can definitely make a part 2, but that's all up to you guys. Comment below whatever your heart desires, and I'll see you later.